Hello, my friends. This is One Take Challenge, episode 32. Let's go. Hello, singer.
久未放晴的天空，依旧留着你的笑容。哭过，却无法掩埋歉疚。风筝在阴天搁浅，想念还在等待救援。我拉着线。
Okay, singer, you've got a lovely tone, and your voice sounds easy. I'd say the first thing that's standing out to me so far is a little case of what I call the push-pulls. I'll demo. One sec.
I'm
exaggerating greatly, as I do. But when we overcommit to a note, we have to then very, very quickly pull the volume back and then readjust it to neutral. So we get this push-pull effect like da-da-da-da-da. Now, yours is pretty minor as far as it goes, but that's what's standing out to me so far. Your vibrato seems lovely and quite contained and in control. Let's keep watching. Do you hear those? And again, I am exaggerating. Yours is not as prominent as I am, but I just want to make sure you hear where I'm pointing to. That was a nice one. That one. It's very common for the push-pull to happen where there are scoops, and I will remind us that scoops are a quick, slightly lower note that comes before the main melody note. Was it da-na-da, da-na-wa? In slow motion, that is da-na-wa. Do you hear that extra note? Da-na-wa. And it's really easy for people to, when they interpret it, to think that there's also some volume punch on that. So they go da-na, but we just need da-na. This last one you did was pretty nice. Right there. So wah, which is supposed to be wah, da-da, da-da, wah, but we got wah. But your range is very fluid. Let me turn you up. Yeah, you have pretty easy access to your upper mix. You're thinning out nicely. Although, let's see where this apex goes.
久未放晴的天空，依旧留着你的笑容。哭过，却无法掩埋歉疚。风筝在阴天搁浅，想念还在等待救援。
There can be, depending on what the melody is doing and how many scoops, there can be a whole bunch of them chunked in a row, and then there can be a bit of a stretch without them, but it kind of, I think you are definitely linking them to scoops, which is, like I say, very common. Beautiful register changes. Beautiful register changes. Your intonation is great when you're flipping up into the more floaty tone on those high notes. Nice vibrato. Whoa. So I guess so far I've pointed this issue out, but I haven't really talked about how you're going to fix it. The best way to work on neutralizing these pushes or, bursts of too much energy is to kind of think about talking, or depending on how high it is, maybe yelling. But let me grab a phrase. Hold on. You said so instead of singing it as you are, you're gonna say, I'm just gonna use the word blah blah. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm making it very plain, very boring, very speech-like, because when we do that and when we remove our desire to make it very, very emotional, that usually neutralizes our body's desire to do those extra committed. So blah, 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 blah. Sorry, I already forgot the melody, but kind of talk it. Like if I was going to do, I'll always, if my tendency was, I'll always remember us this way, I would say, I'll always remember us this way. Kind of get used to more, long supported lines without those pushes. Eventually you can bring the emotion back, and you definitely want to acknowledge those scoop notes. You want to keep the scoop notes, but lose the burst of volume on them. Not bad up there. Whoa, whoa. I feel like on some of your higher belty notes, we're losing a little bit of your spin and buoyancy and vibrato, which means there could be a teeny bit of tightness or tension. I'll watch closer if there's any looky uppy. Sometimes that can make it hard if this angle changes. Go, right? Go. That's a bold one. Okay, that's super duper duper high, and you are slightly under, but the way you're using your voice seems to be on the right track. This might be a titch of a high key, but the rest of the song sounds good, so usually people don't really want to move it down when the bulk of the song works, although I think we should build things around the apex from time to time. I'm gonna bring this back real quick. This is a one take, so it might be a matter of, you know what? You should lift your eyebrows. Sometimes when you're really trying to get those high ones, sometimes it can just kind of open everything up. So just big lifts, big lifts. We're getting really push-pull. Lots of push-pull here. So maybe the end would be a great place to work to. Good job. Good job. A little cry in there. But I think you're right on the edge. Relax. It's hard. Relax. Good. It's lots of movement and buoyancy. Kai. Bravo, singer. Thank you for sending this in. I ultimately think this is a decent song choice for you. But yeah, on those high notes, relax and lift. And your biggest thing is that push-pull. Really being careful that on the scoops, you're not over-committing. So neutralize, baby. Really talk it out. Blah, 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 blah. We'll fix da-da-da-da-da. Work on it. Send me another one. But great work in the meantime. And hello, singer 2. Just Give Me a Reason by Pink and Nate. I don't remember his last name. But I loved this song when it was popular.
Right from the start, you were a thief who stole my heart, and I, your willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that weren't all that pretty, and with every touch you fixed them. Now you'll be talking ever say to me, oh, oh, tell me that you've had enough of our love.
This is a pretty tender start. This is all sitting in the head voice. You've been dead in your sleep. Oh, oh, we would want you've been tugging in your sleep. So it's supposed to feel a little bit more chatty and conversational. You've got it sitting kind of floaty. We'll see if you bring it in the chorus.
Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken, just bet till we can learn to love again.
Till we can learn to love again. Yes, this is very heady, so this is more classical, you could say. But ultimately, people do kind of get freaked out by moving into a thicker, more speechy place. But this is a pop song. This is a Western pop song, so it wants till we can learn to love again, or whatever. Sorry, I forget the melody. Just give me a reason. Just give me a reason. We're kind of missing the power and the punch in there.
The stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts.
You know, you do know the song pretty well, though. Like, it's learned well.
Can just bend till we can learn to love again. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from.
Yeah. So, especially on your low notes, where all of this is coming from. It's always an interesting tell when female singers get lower into their range with this issue, because all of this is coming from la 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 la. That's not, when I talk, those are lower than the center of my speaking voice. So I would never say, all of this is coming from, hey, I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. I'd say, sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. Sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. Actually, that's what I would assign you. And that line right there would be a great place. Repeat after me right now, singer. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. Just talk it like that. And that's how you're going to get used to how it feels. Because a lot of people, especially when they're coming from that floaty, more classical, more thin and pretty place, feel like it sounds really harsh and feels like they're yelling. But that's the basis. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. We kind of got to get used to that thicker sound.
That we were fine.
We were fine.
Your head is running wild again. My dear, we still have everything. It's all in your mind. You've been having real bad dreams. Oh, oh, used to lie so close to me. Oh, oh, there's nothing more than empty sheets between our love.
That's where we really want you to get into it. But that is the trickier part, the higher notes. But try that lower section that I pointed out, and you'll work towards these higher notes.
Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough.
Obviously, you like pop.
Broken, just bend till we can learn to love again.
So you'll probably
used to written in the scars on my heart. You're not broken.
Scars on my heart, scars on my heart. That would be another good line to play with. Scars on my heart. Just talk it. Scars on my heart, or kind of yelly talk.
Just bend till we can learn to love again. Hold your thoughts and rest. I'll fix it for us. We're collecting dust, but our lives enough. You're holding it here.
Yeah, it's missing the bass, the root. Oh, and drink, no H, drink.
He says we'll come clean. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second when I'm broken, just bend till we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. When I'm broken, just bend till we can learn to love love again. Just give me a reason, just a
love this
little
song.
bit's enough. I'm not broken, just bend till we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's written in the scars on our hearts. When
Scars on our hearts. I think you're saying scars on our hearts or something. I think the N might be missing. Scars on our hearts. So non. Scars on our hearts.
not broken, just bend till we can learn to love again. Oh, we can learn to love again. Oh, we can learn to love.
Oh, sounds pretty classical because of that placement, the floatier placement, headier placement. But bravo, as I said,
That we're not broken, just bend till we can learn to love again.
yeah, you learned this song inside and out really, really well. Great job. Thank you for submitting. I think you are ready to dig into a little bit more thickness. Next up, here we go.
Love is over.
You guys really don't like the sound of inhales, do you? Okay,
不
okay.
要再提起
Oh, oh, oh.
失去的爱已失去，
Delicious.
谁也不必再追。
Oh,
Love is over， 请你不要再说明，过去就像流云，随风飘去无踪影。Love is over，
oh, gorgeous.
虽然也曾叹息，虽然也曾背弃，如今都已成过去。Love is over。
Sir, these are delicious, delicious riffs and runs. And this is a cool mix of Mando and English. Love is over.
时光匆匆如流水，流水抚平我心里，创伤早已无痕迹。虽然过去你曾对我表示过真情意，也曾对你许下诺言，今生我。
Yeah, this is beautiful tone too. Beautiful, thick, fat, bottomy tone.
永不渝，为何
Cry. Way, a little cry in there.
你去无音讯，撕碎我的心。
Greasy. Well, this is a beautiful take, and that moment we just heard had a teeny tiny bit of human in it. Singer, this is a lot of riffs and runs, and they are mostly really, really successful. You are taking us to church, and you're taking risks, and that's why when anything kind of might go a little, when a riff might go a little awry, it just doesn't matter.
虽然过去你曾对我表示过真情意，也曾对你许下诺言。
Okay, I love your phrase ending, yeah. You've got what I call lots of snatches. What I always say is the tail end of phrases is how you can kind of look in a singer's toolkit and how robust that toolkit is. So when the very, very end of phrases have those snatches down or even check marks up, those are beautiful, beautiful details. And singer, you got them all.
今生我永不渝，为何你去无音讯，撕碎我的心。Love is over， 请你不用再提起，失去的爱已
have this beautiful studio set up because I think a microphone lesser than this would be blown out with a little bit of production. You got a big instrument. Greasy.
Love is over.
I'm a fan, singer. I'm a fan. Gorgeous. This kind of takes me back to the early-ish 2000s, just like R&B with big vocals and big riffs. You're a really good riffer. And if these are your riffs, they're very well placed, very well constructed. You've got a lot of them in, but it didn't feel extra to me. This was great. Thank you for sending. Bravo. And next up.
Okay. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. A long lost love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. Pardon the way that I stare. There's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak.
Well, singer, you have a personal style for sure. I like your tone. Thick, rich, comfy, speechy. You use a lot of kind of dives off the end of phrases. Love is a rave, God I'm alive, everything kind of, which is a very relevant stylistic thing to do, but it might be, it's early on the song, but I might suggest there's a lot of them.
But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that is real. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you.
It's a cool arrangement.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me
Oh, pretty.
down. I pray, oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off you. You'd be like heaven to touch. I wanna hold you so much. Our long lost love has arrived.
Arrived and alive. So this is kind of what I was saying of how you kind of speechy, droppy, pitch bendy, rave, live, ho. The other thing that's just for you to think about, alive and arrive, the I sound is a diphthong, which means there's actually two vowel sounds hidden in one. So if I say alive really slowly, alive, alive. So there's an ah and an e sound. You're tending to love has arrived, live, rise. So you're instead of going arrived and live, you're going rive and live. It's not against the law, of course, you can do that if that's your style, but some, typically we would stay on the taller vowel. So yeah, just try it.
I thank God I'm alive.
Oh yeah,
You're just too good
right? It's very speechy. I'm curious that section particularly with the alive and arrive, what would happen if you made it a little bit more singy?
to be true. Can't take my eyes off
Clearly
you.
you're very fun though, and you like it to have that personality. Bring your personality.
I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't.
Oh, pretty. I think because you really like pitch bending, that's again part of your personal style. Sometimes you fall slightly under pitch. Oh, pretty. So make sure you're getting all the way up at the beginning of the phrases.
Bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay, oh pretty baby. Trust in me when I say, hey, hey, I love you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm a lonely.
Babe. Maybe you could just not close so tight. Baby, baby. Maybe instead of baby, as closed.
Night, I love you, baby. Trust in me when I say, oh pretty baby, don't bring me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay and let me love you, baby. Let me love you.
Well, we felt you. This was definitely sitting in your personal style. But I have a challenge for you. If you don't already know it, go check out the Lauryn Hill version of this song. I think this is a very cool version, and I'm not suggesting you switch versions entirely, but I wonder if there's a little bit of floof, a little bit of zhuzh, a little bit of sparkle you can grab, a little, I don't know, some extra notes. I don't get to say this very often because most people try and take on way too much. So bravo to you for keeping it in the box, in the pocket, and not trying to, make it insane. But as a matter of fact, I think some of your vowel stuff and bendy stuff might you could put a little of it aside if there was a little bit of twinkle sparkle, a couple riffs, a couple little Scoopy-Doos. So go check out Lauryn Hill's version and see if you can grab some inspiration from it, and then come back to your version and send it to me again, maybe, if you like that idea. But great work. Thanks for sending. Hey now, I recognize you, Mr. Figo. What do you got for me? Hey. Some ad lib. Zero production, cell phone.
天生独来独往
Rich.
换着眼眸，孤傲难掩锋芒。人们传颂他有尖锐的爪牙，人们咒骂他冷血有乖张，如此嚣张，从不伪装。本能的欲望从来都不会说谎，如此疯狂，谁能抵挡？山谷中传来摄人心魄的巨响。
Figo, it's so lovely to hear you using dynamics this way. I feel like I'm always talking about people pushing and pulling volume too abruptly, but this is such a great example of how you can use it quick dynamic changes without it being those abrupt kind of, not so supported or controlled push pulls, as I call them. This is beautiful. This is vibes. This is big vibes.
擦亮着
I'm gonna give you this suggestion, but I'm only giving you this suggestion because I hear myself do this from time to time. People that have pretty agile voices, we add riffs and grace notes all the time. Like all the time, because it happens almost without us doing it anymore. These O's that you just did, you're adding like a riff, is it a riff or a grace note at the end? And I think it might be cleaner. Like you just might want to try it and it might be cleaner. Hold on. Yeah, whoa. I think that's what you're doing. Whoa. 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 Maybe that. It will actually be harder for you to do the less busy thing. It's harder for me too. I want to go whoa. Whoa. Like grace note and like flippy, snatchy, riffy thing. But those O's are so cash. Feels kind of like ad-libby, sing-alongy, and then those little hooks. I do them too. You could just try the hat on. I don't know if it's the right hat. We could try it on, see how it fits. Nice.
夜色划破铁窗，昨日伤疤早已凝结成网。人们传颂它有代谢的芬芳，人们咒骂它无情又健忘，如此嚣张，从不伪装。
Dude, your voice is
本能的欲望从来都。
You have a very... Your voice conveys emotion extremely well. Actually, let me put that better. I'm acting like your voice is just doing something and it's not you. It is you. It is you using dynamic, all of the extra sparkly, scoopy doopy grace notes and all the joiner notes. But also your body, your face, your movement, we feel you. I feel your whole body, your facial expressions, they are baked into your sound. This is gorge.
不会说谎，如此疯狂，谁能抵挡？山谷中传来摄人心魄的巨响，杂唱着。
It's cool what you're doing. It's cool.
说不着。
Because these things can get so singy, like these type of sections that are kind of, I think, designed to feel a little bit more casual, but us, well, if I can be so bold, us singy singers, we sing the shit out of everything instead of kind of making it a little bit more chill. So I do hope you try. I hope you try it. Because you're whoa, that's really hooking there. I know, I feel like I really relate to that. I love those. It's like Michael Jackson exhales. Oh, cool production. These low vocals in the BGVs. Whoa.
这首歌要拆穿魔幻的伪装，谁在夜里仿佛释放温柔的月光，是他的避风港。也看这首歌要唱出
vocal twang, so used very well right there. Yes,
过
twang.
往的框架，随风摇晃，永在说谎，别在意紧张，快来他的游乐场。
Yes. You are a very, very musical man. Thank you, Figo. Thanks for sending. Yeah, I can feel the music in your bones, in your cells, in your blood. This has so much buoyancy, so much juicy juice. What a beautiful vocal toolkit. Beautiful. Thanks for sending. Great episode. Thanks, everyone.
I need you, baby, and if it's quite alright, I need you, baby, to warm the lonely night. I love you, baby, trust in me when I say it's okay. Oh, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray. Oh, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay and let me love you. Oh, baby, let me love you, alright.